King Charles' strategic silence, the broad approach to discussing his cancer diagnosis. In a revelation that came as a surprise to many, King Charles, the British monarch, opted for a unique approach following his cancer diagnosis announced by Buckingham Palace in February. According to palace sources, the king's choice to withhold the kind of cancer he was diagnosed with was strategic and intentional, aimed at fostering a broader solidarity among those affected by the disease in various forms. The decision, described by insiders as a conscious move, was intended to unite a wider audience. By not focusing on a specific type of cancer, King Charles hoped to resonate with and support all individuals battling cancer, regardless of their particular diagnosis. This inclusive approach has been highlighted in several reports, including comments from a Buckingham Palace source to The Times, emphasizing the king's desire to extend his reach and support across the broader cancer community. Furthermore, updates on the king's health point towards a positive direction in his treatment regimen. It has been confirmed that the treatment is not only progressing well, but is also planned to continue into the next year as a managed condition. This ongoing treatment protocol reflects a similar pattern to what the Princess of Wales experienced, as noted by Dame Laura Lee, chief executive of the cancer support charity Maggie, in her discussion with Sky News. Dame Lee pointed out the commonality of extended treatment periods, which are often followed by a recovery phase, addressing some of the impacts of the treatment endured. The decision not to disclose the specific type of cancer also sheds light on the evolving role of public figures in health advocacy. By taking a stance that encompasses all types of cancer, King Charles underscores the importance of solidarity and support across different sectors of cancer care. This approach not only helps in reducing the stigma often associated with particular diagnoses, but also encourages a more unified support system amongst those affected. His methodology also serves as a strategic move in health communication, demonstrating that focusing on commonalities rather than differences can indeed foster a more inclusive community. This tactic by the king might set a precedent for how health issues are approached by public figures in the future, prioritizing outreach and support over personal details. The broader cancer community and advocates have welcomed this approach, noting that the fight against cancer is a collective struggle, irrespective of the type. By generalizing the issue, King Charles has indeed broadened the conversation around cancer, making it a shared narrative that encourages collective empathy and support rather than isolating those with specific conditions. In conclusion, King Charles' non-disclosure of his cancer type was not an oversight, but a well-thought-out strategy aimed at broadening the impact of his diagnosis. It highlights a shift towards a more inclusive approach to dealing with health crises, especially those as personal and challenging as cancer. Thank you for choosing Satori News.